Hello everyone, I'm Mentom64.
And I'm the Flameclaw.
And welcome to the HellfireComms live playthrough of Titanfall 2 for the PlayStation 4. This is a pretty nifty FPS story campaign thingamabob here. The only downside is they released it at a really crap period, and it didn't do as well as it probably could have done. Flame, I imagine you know more about this sort of thing, so I'm just going to throw you into it, and I'm going to start as a new game here.
Yep, I was completely prepared for this, but yeah, like Tom said, this was released at a bit of a dud period because it was released around the same time as Call of Duty that year, and so, you know, when there's an established series versus a relatively new one where the first game, I don't think that did all that well either, you know, it kind of had that against it, although... Saying that, with the Call of Duty comparison, it is worth pointing out that although Respawn Entertainment, the developers of this game, were a fairly new development company when this came out, they'd just done the first game, Tomorrow Collection, and that was it. They do have some talent behind them because a lot of the developers who started up Respawn were actually former Infinity Ward developers.
Ah, okay.
There was around shortly after Modern Warfare 2 came out, there was a bit of an internal dispute between IW and Activision and whatnot. Not sure the specifics, but it led to a bit of an exodus from Infinity Ward, and that's the people who founded Respawn. So, you know, like, there is some talent in here for quite a new development studio, which is really cool.
I never actually played the first Titanfall. It was more of a multiplayer sort of thing, with smidgens of story and lore here and there. What about you, mate? Did you ever get a chance to play it?
I didn't. I will say that with these games, with FPSs in general these days, I am very much a single player, done, dusted kind of thing. Like, I might play Halo online every now and then. I've done that with the Master Chief Collection. But with these games, I just wasn't interested in the first one because it, like, there was a story thing, but it was like a network play kind of, you meet up with other people, and that's never really been my thing. And this game, I'll say, I haven't actually played this online at all, even though it's got it, and that's primarily because I got the PS4 version on the cheap, and I didn't really feel like paying out for the PS4 online subscription just to tinker around.
That's fair, mate, that's fair. Let's see, I'm trying to go over the FPSs in my head that I'm like average at. The Time Splitters series, love that shit, developed right here in Nottingham, actually, or it did before the company went under. Actually, scratch that, I'm not sure if they're still popping and whatnot. What else? Just recently finished Doom Eternal, fantastic game. Hopefully they'll get a third one and we'll have Angels and Demons versus Doom Guy, and maybe throw in some Titans in there. Who gives a shit? Just go balls to the walls.
You just make a clusterfuck of everything anyone has ever thought is cool.
But yeah, we don't have many FPS playthroughs on the channel, and I kind of want to change that. So yeah, we've got Titanfall 2. Whenever Volk has time, we should be getting around to Doom Eternal like we did with Doom 2016. And maybe Time Splitters Future Perfect down the line. Just the stuff I know well enough to be confident to LP and so on.
Yeah, fair one. Like, I might make a bit of a push for Halo at some point, but we'll see.
I wouldn't mind that, mate.
Yeah, because like, that's the series that I have most experience with in terms of shooters, and also what brought me up playing shooters with a controller to a point where I just cannot play anything with keyboard and mouse, which is why I kind of fuck myself over when playing PC stuff.
Yikes. Okay, look at the lights. That's one. Oh, that's two.
You can do it. This is your obvious inverted look controls. There's always one of them, and you can usually tell that's what they're doing before it even pops up with a prompt.
Okay, it's a good job we're being thrown directly into the tutorial here, because I need to unlearn some things from Doom Eternal. There's no chainsawing for ammo here.
Yeah, I want to point out before we get problems with this that the other day I said to Tom, maybe you should do a practice run of a chapter so you'd not got muscle memory problems from Doom, and he's like, I'll be fine.
It's fine, don't you worry about it. Like, we're in the fucking Louvre here or something.
For a tutorial area that's meant to be a little bit abstract, it does look really cool. But yeah, this tutorial here is actually a really good tutorial because it introduces you to the elements that are why I really like this game more so than a lot of other AAA FPSs, and that's that this on the surface, it does look like just another first-person shooter. But actually, as you see here, you got parkour elements, you got platforming elements, and it's to a point where the platforming is actually quite prominent throughout the main campaign, and that it's just another dimension to the gameplay that I feel gives this its own identity among, like, say, the Call of Duties and the Battlefields and whatnot.
Yeah. Lovely fun. Not sure what purpose it serves it. Hang on, is the water flowing upwards? Of course it is. It's a fucking dream sequence, Tom. Come on.
Yeah, it's just like, on the battlefield you're gonna see some terrifying shit. Probably not this, though.
No ammo. Would have been nice to have ammo to test it and whatnot, but hey.
You'll get some later, you can cope.
Yeah, here we go. Proper gun testing round. Let's go.
There are enough fucking weapons there, Jesus Christ.
Alright, I gotta reload my weapon. It's square.
Yeah, let's see whether you get into the habit that I have of reloading far more than you need to and end up like wasting time, because I do that a lot.
Oh, don't worry about it, mate.
But that's when I worry most.
Okay, I'm just seeing if I've got the gun I want. Yeah, rapid fire. That's all I need.
Yeah, you're being a lot more creative here. When I played this, I just grabbed the first one that I saw and just rolled with it.
Now, what's funny is, if you don't have the game fully installed at this point, this is as far as you're allowed to go. You can just basically redo this gun over and over until it finishes, like, installing.
Yeah, I mean, it might seem a little bit of a jarring cuff point, but like, it is still cool that some games do that now, especially given how big game file sizes like to be. That you at least have something to do rather than just watching the little bar crawl across the screen.
Slide. Yeah. Take that floor.
See, I'm trying to figure out whether you hit the guys or not, because Skype is being Skype right now.
It's cool, mate, don't worry about it. You have to figure out a lot of other things before we're done with this playthrough. I'm not going for a full 100% kill all guys run here, just in case that wasn't obvious.
No, well, I've seen over the last few days you've been making tweets about how other people have been playing Doom Eternal in their runs, and so, given you're an expert at shooters, I take it you're going to do this whole game without dying once.
Yeah, about that. There are a few choke points in here, and I will most definitely die before we finish this game, so if that happens, I will just cut past it and whatnot.
Yep, and because the chapters are quite long, you can't do the stealth edits that no one sees either, so good luck with that.
Darn.
If you want a real challenge, you can race against other pilot hosts. Word of warning,
Jesus. Man, you gotta be like bucking it and just ignoring all the enemies to get that kind of time.
So you gonna do it or not?
Jay Cooper, that's me. 105. So no, I'm not gonna be doing that.
I am Jack Cooper, generic white guy.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Let's get out of here.
What's next? Good. You're gonna like this.
See, that is one thing with this game, that the main player, he's just to fill your own like, ideas in. He's got a bit of banter with some of the other characters, but he is just generic shooter guy.
Pilots the only ones allowed to do that?
Isn't the previous protagonist in this game as like an NPC?
If he is, I wouldn't know.
I think it's a she, actually.
Oh, well, that makes a change from a lot of these games, to be fair.
Ooh. Yeah, BT.
Yep, it's the boy.
First Titan chassis we designed.
That's actually what BT stands for. Boy Titan. No, it doesn't. I'm joking.
Thank you for clarifying, I wasn't sure.
Oh, here we go. Stand by for Titanfall.
Look up to the sky. There he is.
Come on down.
In your own time, there we go.
Oh. Okay then. I assure you that was not Skype Flame. That actually happened like that in the game.
I know, I was waiting for you to catch that.
Just left VR. He needs a minute to decompress.
It predicted all the VR trauma and whatnot, mate. It's a pioneer of the future as Titanfall 2.
I don't know, I'm not seeing any dudes role-playing as little girls here.
BT, you want to weigh in on this one? Negative.
BT has seen some shit.
No time. Lastimosa.
There, you son of a bitch, war cliches, etc.
Yeah, I do like it when you get the stock, like, military voice acting that you get in basically every one of these games. It's just so spot on for the mode.
Good luck.
There he goes, in his big old fancy Optimus Prime thing, and I have a rifle, yay!
Now it's my turn to have some fun.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go on regular. That's what the training course deemed. I'm gonna stick with it.
God, how insulting would that be if it came up saying, you might enjoy easy mode?
Ah, baby's mode. Baby's first FPS. What would you consider baby's first FPS?
I'm not sure, actually, because, like, first-person shooters, there's not... Like, because the games are mostly aimed at a mass market anyway, I don't really think there's any, like, hardcore FPSs to be, like, the counter to that. So I think that pretty much any of the games you see in the sales charts that, like, near Christmas every year, you know, the hardcore gaming season, like, any of them are pretty accessible, really.
Roseborn Entertainment presents Robots and Guns 2.
I mean, that is what we're here for.
It's a good game. Why didn't you buy it?
To everyone who didn't buy it, it's your fault that the sequel is just like another online thing.
Oh no. Didn't it like turn into Apex Legends or something?
Yeah, Apex Legends is the direct follow-up to this. And like, I'm making my little jab, but like there absolutely is a market for that, and I believe it's done okay. Like I saw a lot of people talking about it when it came out. I don't know how active it is now. But it is linked to this in terms of the game's lore, because I believe this game is set 5 years after the first one, and then 30 years later is the events of Apex Legends. So they're kind of loosely tied together in that respect.
Oh jeez. Well, at least I made it down to the planet's surface in one piece.
Well, I don't know, have you checked your legs yet?
I can't look down far enough.
Okay, that's probably for the best. We'll have a talk later.
Can I get out, please? I'm really feeling claustrophobic right now. Oh, well, alright then.
When I said let me out, I didn't mean quite so violently.
Yeah, just shoot me out like a fucking cannon.
Yeah, you are the ODST now.
Oh, man. Well, let's do this shit. I have auto sprint on. I'm not really a fan of, like, clicking down a stick. Oh my, Jesus Christ!
Okay, never mind. Can I get back in the pod now?
Yeah, please.
It was claustrophobic, but also comfy.
Trying to get me from over here? I think not.
This is just your first time in action. You want to not get too close to that little grenade icon. That's your first clue.
I know what I'm doing, mate. Don't you worry.
Well, I mean, when I see the grenade icon on screen for more than a few seconds, it starts to look like you don't.
Gotta be a lot of that, I guess. Who's fucking shooting me? Having a bit of this. It's alright. My lads have got me back.
This is Captain Lastimosa. I got a fix on your location. On my way.
So far, so good, Flame.
Nice to hear. You haven't been shot in the head yet.
Oh my.
Never mind.
That's cheating. Like, you can't send the full-on Titan to go against grunts and whatnot. Hey, why don't we have Titan versus Titan? Fucking rock'em sock'em robots time.
Yeah, well, I mean, the game is called Titanfall. You got to expect some Titans to show up sooner or later.
Falling, if you will.
Yeah, and he did sort of land on top of you, so...
See, Apex Predators. There you go. There's the connection.
Stay down, Cooper. BT, let's go.
Oh, I love that shit.
The Apex Predators are the boss characters that we're going to see over the course of the game. And they try to have some personality. It's a bit hit and miss. Some of them work better than others, but we'll see them over time.
They have about as much personality as Robot Masters and Mega Man do. They're just fancy alternate Titans and whatnot.
Essentially, although the Mega Man Robot Masters kind of get away with it because of how wacky the designs are,
yeah.
They try to have a bit of that. Like, you're seeing a bit of, I guess, banter between them in this part here, but...
What's cool is they actually use different types of Titans that you can use in the multiplayer and whatnot. I don't know them by name, but you will see most, if not all of them, throughout the course of our playthrough.
The main Titan that we get to use will get a good feel of different kinds of weaponry as well. So, like, it feels like, although we've just played this because it's a fun campaign in its own right, it feels like it's trying to be an introduction to the multiplayer mode.
Well, I mean, if you can stick a decent story and, like, gameplay loop in that, you know, by all means, train me up like the fucking baby I am. Oh. Alien doggo! Oh no, get away!
He wants the hug!
No, my human! BT, save me!
Why would he save you when you could sit back and enjoy the show?
I don't think BT is vindictive like that.
No, BT is cool though, as we'll see.
Didn't you used to have a human inside you? What happened to that?
He gave birth.
Oh.
As we just saw.
You weren't kidding. If you're gonna die, can I have your fancy glowing helmet?
It's fine, he's gonna give it to us.
BT, transfer authorization to new pilot.
Also, can I have your wallet, your gun?
Bravo.
Thank you for not saying BT phone home, by the way. I appreciate that.
Someone was absolutely tempted to do that and had another person there tell them not to. You can just feel it.
Yeah, we need one of those people just next to us telling us all our stuff is stupid.
Yeah, we could do with like someone to just sit in the call when we're recording stuff, just say, no, that's not as funny as you think it is.
Well, I have Flame for that, but who does Flame have? Who watches the Watchman? Well, didn't really have enough time to bury him, so we'll have to do it, I guess.
Oh, I mean, it's still paying respects in its own way, given the resources we have.
Did the special edition of this come with the helmet?
I'm not sure about this. I know that Modern Warfare 2 had the night vision goggles that came with the special edition, which was kind of odd. Because I remember there was a bit of a panic in the press about, like in the tabloids, about how they were worried people would use the night vision goggles to perv on people and shit like that.
Right.
Which you can tell the male had a slow news day.
We got grenade, we have a cloaking thing, gun, always good. He has seen better days.
First mission here is basically going to be to fix him. So this is you learning how to move on foot before you learn how to move in the Titan.
Nope, not good. Perfect, let's go.
This is very useful to have.
Hello!
That one was minding his own business, come on.
Ah, Jesus!
Okay, maybe he wasn't.
Alright, we're gonna a little wall here. I've played a Prince of Persia and Mirror's Edge in my time.
I haven't much, but I kind of get the deal. Quite a lot of the times when there are these parkour sections, you can just push a button on the D-pad to get a prompt as to where to go, although I always prefer to just improvise and find my own way.
Control burst! Yeah.
Can you stop picking fights with the wildlife for one fucking minute?
They attacked me, not the other way around.
You jumped into where they were just chilling.
Whatever. Oop-a-doo. Don't think we have access to our double jump yet. See, double jump offline. It'll come, don't you worry.
Yeah, you'll get it later in this chapter, actually. I did replay this chapter last night just to get myself in the mood for it, and it did catch me off guard, the fact that I didn't have the double jump there. I was wondering, like, what's going on? I swear this game had a double jump, and then when it unlocked, it was like, oh, right.
I see, yep. Getting ahead of myself here. That's the thing, too, when it comes to LP in games, you know all too well. You can often overthink and get ahead of yourself.
It's one of the things that when you've got that kind of unlock cycle with a game, and you get this a lot in like character action games as well, where it's like you get used to the game with all the extra cool shit you've unlocked, the faster moves and whatnot, and then when you replay it on a new file, and it's like you're learning to read again, basically.
Don't ask why I have super strength, by the way. I just do.
Well, I mean, if you just beat the shit out of someone from behind and they don't see you coming, then, I mean, they're gonna have that disadvantage.
Yeah. If you're gonna get close to me, I'm just gonna punch you, you know?
I mean, it's either punch or hit with gun. That's your usual 2 melee attacks in shooters, if not the knife from Modern Warfare.
Just like such a strong punch, like you wouldn't expect it. But I guess pilots, to coin a phrase from another LP of this game, are basically Jedis.
Okay.
Not that Jedis have like super strength and whatnot, of course.
Don't actually know shit about Star Wars, so everyone can laugh at how much of a pleb I am.
Oh, nice. That's much faster. Grande, if you will. Hello. Whee!
This is fun, I'm glad it stopped before we hit the wall.
It's kind of brutal. Kind of awesome at the same time.
I do like, this is a really bizarre little touch to appreciate, but I do like it when you get the kind of AR Halo kind of thing where you can actually see your remaining bullets on the gun model itself, rather than just the tiny little text at the bottom.
Yeah.
Which admittedly is a bit of a problem I have with HD games in general, in the fact that anytime there's text in the UI, it's usually far too small for my liking.
A little bit, yeah.
Which actually the other day I finally, after years and years of putting it off, I got myself a decently sized TV, and it feels like an entirely different experience actually being able to read shit rather than using my shitty old 19-inch monitor I was using, so that's cool.
Oh, bless. Just making sure I have stuff. Go with sniper rifle. I think I did a sniper rifle run of, whatchamacallit, Bioshock Infinite at one point.
Right, I've heard a lot of mixed things about Infinite, and from someone who hasn't followed the series that closely, I'm not sure how to feel.
Well, it's on Switch now, so fill your boots, mate.
Yeah, if I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna get it on PC. I know you tend to go to the Switch because I know you like the handheld stuff, but to me, like, if a game's multiplat, there is no way I'm getting it on Switch.
I'm invisible. You can't see me.
If I can't see them, they can't see me. Shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this killing guys sorts of thing.
Yeah, this DMR is way better than the Halo Reach DMR, I can say that much.
Oh boy.
I don't know how he survived that jump he just did.
This was a cluster for me the first time I played.
This is the tutorial sniping section, come on.
Don't worry about it. Get out of here.
Yeah, I think the idea of a sniping section is you don't let them get that close.
Yeah, I shoot him with the shoulder, he dies. That's the power of a sniper rifle. Oh, he didn't die. Now he's dead.
Yeah, you might want to actually check they're dead before ignoring them.
Don't worry about it.
Is that going to be your response to every bit of condescending advice I give you now?
Sure is, mate.
Good, because I've got plenty to give.
Honestly deserved, you know?
I mean, I'm not exactly great at shooters myself, so I can't speak too much, but you're the one playing here, so that's what matters.
Right. Up, is it? Or maybe around? I wasn't paying attention, honestly.
If you look at that big glowing waypoint on the screen, you want to go where that's pointing.
No, I will not. I refuse.
I'm just gonna sit under the waterfall and cry.
Wee.
But that is one thing I can say. I do appreciate how this game handles the waypoint system, because a lot of games tend to have a mini-map, and I'm not too keen on that setup. Like, I know why they do it, because a lot of modern games tend to have more complex level design, and that's just an anti-frustration thing. But I think having this set up where it just points you in the right direction, but otherwise lets you just get on with it, it does work a lot better, because it means you're not spending most of the game just glancing at one tiny little corner in the screen.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I've been playing the FF7 remake, and that lets you cycle through a few things, and I found myself needing the map in certain areas because of just how it's laid out.
Yeah.
But it means that I'm spending more time just looking at a tiny little icon rather than all the lovingly rendered environments that someone spent years straight working on, and it's like, okay, I don't think this is working out quite how you intended.
Yeah, I went in a complete loop there. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I think I did this first time and I
Get out of here. Bomberclots. Okay, every bit of scrap looks the same.
You want to sort of work your way up, if I recall here? That's what you're after, the battery, and once you get this, I think it's continue going up from what I recall.
Didn't mean to punch it, that's just the button to pick up things in Doom Eternal.
See what I said about muscle memory?
It's a bitch, mate. Sometimes you just can't get rid of it.
Yeah, but I'm happy about it because it means I was right.
And as long as you're right, that's all that matters in a playthrough, really. Fuck viewer satisfaction. Fuck let's player satisfaction. No, it's all about the COCOM.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I weren't here, then maybe this would be a bit more tolerable.
Maybe.
Oh, wait.
Yikes. Floaty boys.
And also, wonderful colour-coded wall you can run along.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
It does get a lot better with making them blend in over the course of the game. It's just for the early point, I suppose they want to make sure you're going in the right direction there.
Yes. Need better gun. Can I take this one? No, it's too big.
No, that's BT's gun. He won't let you have it.
Insufficient power.
God damn it, muscle memory.
It literally had a prompt on the screen saying press square.
You know damn well that the brain and the muscles are two different things sometimes.
Yes, I know too well that you can't read.
Ocular system online. Adjusting focus.
I see you. You are shit. Shit at games.
I mean, he's been talking to you in the radio, so...
Yes. The late Captain Lastimosa gave you the provisional rank of acting pilot.
It's a bit on the nose to call a guy who dies last Emosa, you know?
BT.
BT. Got it.
My systems are rebooting.
Oh, I see. More fetch quests. I thought this game was good, but now I'm going to give it a 0.
This feels like a bit of passive-aggressive comment at something you've read on the internet.
Not at all, actually. That was just a joke I was making.
Oh, so now you just invent people to be mad at?
Yes, I am the straw man creator.
It's like, no one said any dumb shit on Reddit today, I've got to create an imaginary friend to say it.
Can you imagine? Jesus.
Now I'm just worried about how many of these people we get mad at over dumb cartoon opinions are not real.
No, they're all sadly real and very stupid.
Can you hear them talking right now, Tom?
No. I hear another brand of tool talking to me right now.
Oh, that's okay. Shouldn't say that about BT, though.
I'm not acknowledging that.
Oh, God.
Man, do I miss Mirror's Edge. I really wish Catalyst hadn't screwed the pooch.
How did the second one do? I know there was a second one that was on the Xbox One for a while and then it came to PC.
It was a prequel slash reboot sort of thing, and it had a bunch of, like, typical EA shit in it, and I wasn't a fan.
Oh, right. It got EA'd.
Yes, it got EA'd.
Destination. We are located in hostile territory. Be careful.
Whee!
We cannot stay here long.
I seem to recall my experience with Mirror's Edge was very limited. For a little while I had the EA thing on PC that they do where you can just, like, I think it's pay a couple of £1 a month and play a load of games, but I just found that Origin as a service is such a clusterfuck, and after having to literally call the guys up to unfuck my account, I just thought, you know what, fuck it.
Fair dues, honestly. It's the right way? Yes, path down here. You see, it was partially in shadow, so I was blind. Got him!
Okay, so now for the actual you need to try sniper section. Let's see how well this goes.
Alright.
Congrats on the trophy that you didn't turn the notification off for, by the way.
That's fine.
10-0, stay alert. I heard movement.
Yeah, you better run.
Yeah, it just looked like he was going to keep running in circles until you got him there.
I didn't even realise this was a potential sniper thing before. I just went in and got him, really.
Well, you can do that, but when you give you the sniper, it makes it easier if you get at least a handful of guys off the floor first, and then you can sort of sneak up to the ones up that ramp there.
Yeah.
Because that thing there is automated, that's going to keep shooting you whatever, so you probably best not waste your time on that.
I'm invisible.
Until you're not, and you forget you're not.
Well, we'll deal with that when we come to it, mate.
I'll deal with that when there's a bullet in me back.
Sideline negative, stand by.
A brilliant path. Bit clusterfucky, but we'll live with it.
I mean, there are two paths to pick from, and you pick the cooler one, so I'll let you have that.
This can help you survive dangerous situations.
Got him.
Yeah, this section's where they're encouraging you to use the cloak, because I think there's some more guys just around the corner. And
Hello.
yeah, there.
Get out of here.
You are getting really close to these guys for comfort, I gotta say.
It's cool, mate. Got it all under control. Was that a rocket I just saw there?
I'm not sure.
Much better. I like my rooty-tooty point and shooty guns, okay?
Well, when you're up close, they're much easier than trying to fucking snipe a guy that's like an inch in front of your face.
BT, is there anyone alive on this ship?
No, you stupid bastard. You can see the place is destroyed.
James McAllen, but 90% of the lifeboats have been ejected. There is
I so want to just put you in the game as BT.
BT.
Just like have a little cartoon you in the top right corner.
Well, I mean, you basically got that. Like, do you want BT to be even more a prick to you?
BT's not really a prick, he's just very straightforward and to the point.
Yeah, like, a lot of the humour comes from him just not picking up on human social cues, and that's really cool. Like me.
Yeah, exactly. You are just a robot with difficulty, shall we say.
Go on, don't be a pussy, make the joke.
No, I won't. I don't want to be cancelled. Yeah. Whatever one of these is.
It's a battery, you've already seen one of them.
I choose not to believe that.
Maybe getting close to that fire just saying when you've just picked up a battery wasn't the best idea.
No.
Gonna get it?
Nope.
Nope, you didn't.
How am I alive? Oh, I can just go back up. Cool.
Yeah, you can give it another try. It would have been cooler if you got it first time around, but you know.
Yeah, I would have. Second time's a charm.
Hey.
I am not going for all helmets. I'm just going to put that out there right now. Mostly because I don't know where the fuck they are.
Yeah, and we're not doing a fucking guide LP.
Yeah. This is just me and Flame hanging out, chilling, playing a cool FPS.
Yeah. And by that I mean I don't want to be reading off a guide the whole time because that'd get boring.
Get out of here. Go on.
All of your friends just tried this and it didn't work. I would suggest you like retreating.
Did he just like look about? He's like, wow, I can't believe all of those bullets didn't hit me.
Yeah, it's like, cool, I got this. Like, wait, no, I haven't.
The fabled Mountain Dew container.
Yeah, I don't want to see BT on energy drinks.
Power at full capacity.
It is time to do the do.
Pilot, we must establish a neural link in order to proceed.
Okay, but you're not gonna like what you find in there.
Embark when ready.
It's fine, we already took the dead guy out.
Ooh, Nice. I always wanted to be a robot, so here we go.
Yeah, this is the closest you're gonna get to it.
Protocol 1. Link to pilot. Establishing neural link.
Ah, fuck!
Oh shit, they got to plug it straight into me brain, I didn't know that.
Accidentally erased pilot's personality and memories. My bad.
Finally, I can actually work with this.
Protocol 2. Uphold the mission.
Nice, yeah, that makes sense.
Special Operation 217. Rendezvous with Major Anderson of the SRS.
Go to place, got it.
I'm detecting incoming enemy forces. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
That's the third and final one, by the way.
Yeah, that's like literally the least important thing on his list.
Vortex shield online. The vortex shield.
Hey, you can have these back.
Rounds and missiles. Release the button to launch
The
any
Titan has its own form of gameplay, which it actually blends in pretty naturally. Like, it doesn't really throw you off when you go between being on foot and being in the Titan. But when you're in the Titan, you get these different cool powers. Like, you get the deflective shield, and you get the bigger gun, and you get to feel really cool. So, you know, it works really well in this game.
I like bigger guns. Yeah, have it!
Launch the fucking rockets at them.
Yay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. See ya!
Neural link complete. Primary weapon control and motion link re-established.
Hey lads, fuck you.
Pilot, enemy Titanfall detected.
Uh-oh.
We'll have to fight our way to safety. Get ready.
What's this? We can't shoot a load of people without one of their guys trying to shoot us?
Nah,
A positive
just not
outcome
fair.
can only improve our situation.
Here he is.
Militia Titan spotted, chassis number BT7274.
Shoot him. Have it. Okay, so your X is like your dash. Make good use of that, you will need it.
X's dash, not jump. Don't do it next to a pit. I'm saying that now before it inevitably happens later.
Pretty epic. Kind of metal, if you will.
Combat effectiveness rating.
Oh yeah, they are robots.
Thank you, Flame.
Pilot, I detect more IMC.
That's what I'm here for.
Our only chance of survival is to uphold our mission of rendezvousing with Major Anderson.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
You and I are on our
Now this section where it cuts off the chapter at, like, it's actually a dead end if you go here before you're meant to.
Yeah.
Which I think is beautiful.